Hi guys, so Fifine Audio reached out to me a while back and asked me if I wanted to check out their new AM6 gaming mic together with their BM88 low-profile mic arm, and I said sure. So a moment passed and I received the mic and the arm in the mail. So setting this up was pretty easy. The mic arm is constructed pretty much like the Elgato low-profile mic arm, so you have the desk clamp that you need to tighten to the desk and the actual arm part. The lower portion of the arm rotates 360 degrees nicely, and you can adjust its tightness with the included hex key. The upper part also rotates nicely and also up and down, so it pretty much adapts to a lot of different positions. The upper joint was a bit loose at first, so when I set it up with my Rode pod mic, it just kept dropping down, but you can also adjust that pretty easily with the same hex key. Of course, the magnitude of this problem depends on the mic you are using it with, and the pod mic is almost 1 kilogram heavy, so yeah, it's a pretty heavy microphone. You can route the cables to your mic with these two cavities that have these plastic covers below the arms, which I think is nicely done. The maximum reach this arm has is around 66 centimeters, which is not quite as much as with the Elgato low-profile arm, which has around 74 centimeters of reach according to the internet, so keep that in mind. Overall, I find the build quality of the mic arm to be okay. It's somewhat clear that it is not as high quality as the Elgato one, but honestly it gets the job done if the horizontal reach is enough for you. This is also $40 cheaper than the Elgato low-profile arm with the price of $60. Quality-wise, and with the longer reach, I think the Elgato one still reigns supreme, but still, yeah, this is a really solid option. You can also get this one in black or pink colorways. Then we have here the Ampligame AM6 mic. When you first turn this thing on, you pretty instantly notice why it's a so-called gaming mic. There is a lot of RGB on this thing, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but that is how these things just are. This is a USB mic, and when you plug it in, it creates two audio devices on your computer. The first one for your desktop audio and the second for chat. On front of the mic, there is then this chat mix dial that controls the balance between those two. On the side, there is the overall mic gain control and the headset audio control if you wanna plug your headphones to your mic. For the best audio experience in game, I would not do that, but if you want to use the chat mix, then yeah, go ahead. You can also smack the mic a little at the top to mute it, which is a good feature, I think. Just don't smack it too much, since this thing is pretty much fully plastic and I'm pretty sure it can't handle a full can of whoop-ass. On the bottom of the mic there is then a button for the in-mic noise cancellation, which makes the sound pretty bad, honestly. And then there is this button to adjust the RGB, and if you hold it down you can turn it off also. Noise cancellation can be good for you if you live in a very noisy environment and need to make sure your voice gets to your teammates clearer, but in every other setting I would suggest you leave it off. So here I am talking to my Rode pod mic without any EQ or noise suppression applied, and soon when I switch to the AM6 you can hear the difference. So now I am talking to the AM6 and I'm pretty curious how it stands up to the pod mic. Yeah, let's see. Alright, I just listened it back and honestly sounds pretty good for like a budget USB mic. The gain is pretty sensitive, so I have set it at pretty much at the 12 o'clock position. The closer to your mouth the mic is, the better the audio is, and honestly, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. Next, let's try the noise suppression so you can hear what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, this is the mic with the noise suppression, and you can probably hear how bad it makes the mic sound like. Yeah, I would not suggest using this. Only scenario where you should use this is when you have like a 5 fans next to you and like a 10 trucks driving across the street right next to you, but like other than that, probably you shouldn't use this setting. So yeah, for a budget USB mic, I think the Fifine AM6 sounds pretty good. It's quite clear, not very noisy, and yeah, it could be good for someone who is upgrading straight from the mic on a headset or something. What this lacks, however, is the upgradability, since it doesn't have the XLR output that the AM8, for example, has. I haven't tried that mic myself, but I heard great things of it from the community. Of course, a pure USB mic is more convenient in a sense. You don't have to get a separate XLR interface for your mic, but then also if you have both options on the mic, you can choose to get an interface later on, and also have the option to use that same interface if you ever plan to upgrade to a higher quality mic later on, which most likely will use an XLR output. So yeah, this thing costs $50, which gets you a really nice audio quality, but lacks a bit in build quality because this is like fully plasticky, and also lacks the upgradability. The AM8 is pretty much the same price and has the XLR output. Like I said, I haven't used that mic myself, but if you're interested in a cheap USB mic, probably check out some reviews about the AM8 as well. But yeah, Fifine makes really good budget mics in my opinion. But yeah, the mic stand, however, is really good, and it is like a really solid budget option for the Elgato low-profile mic arm. I can recommend this straight away as a budget alternative. It's good. Like, yeah, it's not as premium as the Elgato one, but at the same time, the price is not like as premium either. So yeah, it's a good mic arm, I'd say. That is all for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.